Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be starting a new series called Happy Hour with Krista Cocktail Eyes. This is the Tequila Sunrise look, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start off, I'm going to be priming my face with the Professional Hydrate Primer and the Cover FX Blurring Primer. So I'm going to be mixing those primers together and applying it, focusing it mainly in the T-zone. And now I'm going to be concealing with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in the shade 120 Light Vanilla. So as you can see here, I'm concealing under the eyes to cover up the dark circles. I'm concealing in an upside down triangle shade because I feel like it covers up the dark circles better than just swiping the concealer under the eye. So here I'm also going to conceal a little bit on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and a little bit on the chin because I just want to highlight those areas. And I'm just going to blend it out with a beauty sponge. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit because you don't really have to see all that. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 10 Fair Light. And I'm going to be baking under the eyes a little bit just to lock the concealer in place. And I'm just going to be setting all the areas where I applied the concealer just to make sure it doesn't crease and budge throughout the day. So as you can see here, I'm going to be setting the eyelids a little bit just to make sure that the eyeshadow goes on smooth and it doesn't go skipping around because we are going to be going in with some vibrant shades later on. So now I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original shade and just applying that to the lids just to make sure that the eyeshadows have a nice base to go onto, and that way to make sure that the colors come out as pigmented and colorful as possible. So I'm just blending that out with my finger. And now I'm going to go into the Morphe eyeshadow in the shade Sunflower. I'm going to go into that eyeshadow and tap off the excess to make sure we don't have that much fallout. And I'm just going to be going in windshield wiper motions back and forth in the crease area, just trying to diffuse that color out and make sure there are no harsh lines. So I'm going to be blending for a while, as you're going to be seeing here. And I found that that shade wasn't coming on as pigmented as I wanted to, so I'm going to go into another eyeshadow palette in a second. I'm going to be going into the Ace Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be picking up the shade Daybreak just to intensify that yellow a little bit more. I'm also going to switch brushes, and this is like a flat brush, and I'm going to be packing that same shade into the inner third of the eyelid. That way I can start the ombre effect from the yellow to the orange to the darker red. Next, in that same palette, I grabbed Horizon, which is an orange shade, and I'm just packing that into the center of the lid. And I'm just going to keep packing it and blending, just trying to diffuse that color with the yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to be switching brushes. I'm going back into that original blending brush. I'm not picking up any additional product. I'm just going to be blending back and forth to make sure that the orange and the yellow just blend together effortlessly. And through blending, it kind of takes off some of the pigment, so I keep going back and forth into the palettes, just picking up more color, blending, picking up more color, blending. It's just a long process, but trust me, if you keep doing that, the colors will blend together beautifully. And here I just sat a little bit back and looked at myself in the viewfinder just to make sure that everything was looking how it was, because sometimes you may look at something up close and when you look at it from afar it looks different and you can see like the imperfections. So I'm just going back and intensifying that orange color. And here you guys are just going to be able to see like the process and in real time how it takes just to blend everything out and pack on more color and just to make sure that everything goes together. So in that same palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Gleam and I'm going to be applying that into the outer corner of the eye. I wasn't too happy with the color payoff that it was giving me, so I went into the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette and grabbed the shade Bomb Ass. And I'm applying that now into the outer corner just to intensify that red and give me the look that I'm going for. So So I grabbed like a little blending brush and I'm just blending that red out into the orange, and I'm just making sure everything is blended perfectly together. That way we have just a nice gradient effect. And here I'm kind of flicking out that red color just to kind of give a cat eye effect. I wanted more of a sharper edge look instead of a rounded eyeshadow look. And again, the key to everything is just blending. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going into the Pure Festival eyeshadow palette. I'm getting these two glitter shades. The first one I'm going to be using is that gold. It's called 24K Magic. And with a precise detailed brush, I'm just going to be stamping that into the crease. So I'm kind of doing a cut crease, but I'm doing it with the glitter. So I'm starting that glitter about like the inner corner of the eye, and I'm bringing it about halfway through the eyelid. So I just want to make sure that everything looks even on both eyes. And now we're going to go into the red shade, which is called Fireworks, and I'm going to be applying that glitter from the outer corner of the eye and meeting it in the middle with the gold glitter shade. Okay, so the eyes are almost done. I'm going to be wiping off the excess powder that I have underneath the eyes. That way we can start working on the lower lash line. So I'm pretty much doing the same process as the lids with the yellow shade, then going to the orange shade, and then the red shade. Now I'm going into the shade Sun, and I'm going to be highlighting the inner corners of the eye just to brighten up the eye look a little bit. And for eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D pencil, and now I'm going to be filling in my brows with the Cella brow pencil. Now for mascara, I'm using the Voluminous Carbon Black, my favorite. Next, moving along with the face, we're going to be going to the Cover FX Perfect Your Face palette and using the shade Silhouette. So I'm just going to be using that to bronze up the skin and to contour-ish a little bit. Going on the forehead. And now for blush, I'm going to the Alamar Cosmetics using the shade Seclusion. It's like a peachy orangey shade, and I just think it looks perfect with this look. Now for highlight, I'm going in with the Becca Highlight in Prosecco Pop, and I'm just going to be highlighting the tops of the cheekbones and a little bit on the tip of the nose. Just adding some glow to the face because we all, want to look like J-Lo. And for lips, I'm going in with the iconic London lip gloss in the shade Peekaboo. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this new series called Happy Hour with Krista Cocktail Eyes. This is the Tequila Sunrise look, and if you want more of these looks, just stay tuned because more is coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Thank you. So far, how does it look?